Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willow Journals. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a journaler, journal maker and teacher of journaling courses, and in this video I have a whole bunch of fun printables to share with you guys. Some that are already available, some that are upcoming, and the freebie that I have for you guys that I mentioned in the video last night for the giveaway. So I've got 3 Daphne's Diary journal projects, 2 journals and 1 ephemera folder that are up for grabs in that giveaway, so feel free to check out that video and enter. And I mentioned that I had a freebie for you just to thank you even more for your amazing support on this creative journaling journey. And I love vintage French ephemera. It's pretty much my favorite theme to look for and use in my journals. So I wanted to just share a bit of my heart and what makes me happy with you guys. So I've got 5 pages of vintage French ephemera, and I think it's 17 elements that you can cut out, you can use to collage with, or make journal cards with them, or make pockets with them. We've got postcards and script writing, all my favourite things, vintage music paper, vintage ledgers, there is a vintage French seed packet, so lots of fun goodies there for you to play with, and I really hope you have fun creating with them, whatever projects you would like to create with them. They are available, like I said, for free over on my Patreon, or buy me a coffee. So if you do have to sign up, you don't have to pay anything. And while you're there, feel free to check out the other freebies. I'm transferring all freebies over to, or I'm adding all the freebies over to Buy Me a Coffee, and there's lots of freebies over on Patreon as well. So yeah, go check that out if you are interested. All the links will be down below in the description box. And then here's some exciting things coming up. So this one is a vintage French receipt pack. This one will be available to patrons only, because I definitely want to just still make sure I'm giving them patron exclusive printables, videos, updates, all that kind of thing, because they are the reason I can even work full-time on Willow Bound Journals for another month. So I definitely want to honour them and give them lots of perks. So patrons, I hope you love the extra printables that you guys get, because obviously I put them up on Etsy and I'm now putting them up on Buy Me a Coffee, but I still want to make sure my patrons get some extra special things that only they get. So that's a receipt pack, which is really, really fun. I like to either cut those up single-sided and fold them up and paperclip them into a journal so that I can write on the back of them, or I like printing them double-sided and including them as pages in my journal. Same with ledger papers. If they're single-sided, I'll fold them up, paperclip them into a journal so there's more writing space, or I'll print them double-sided to turn them into pages. And that pack is already up in my Patreon. Then we have this postcard pack. Some of them will just be for patrons, others will be up on Buy Me a Coffee. And the way Buy Me a Coffee works as well, I figured out there are ways to upload freebies, there's ways to upload kits that are for purchase, and there's other ways you can access them as members. So I'm still getting my head all around it. I just discovered this recently, so I'm trying to figure out how it all works. But this one is also a patron-only printable. This is one I created especially for them. It's like the journal cards that I have in my Etsy, but the one in my Etsy is more vintage, whereas this one is more floral. So you can see here, there's blue florals, pink florals, yellow florals with the backgrounds, and then also the ledgers for the journal cards. This one I will be putting up both on Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee. And if anyone is interested, I guess I could put it up in Etsy as well. The reason why I've got these 3, if you're getting confused, I totally get you. But the reason why I'm trying, Etsy, Buy Me a Coffee, and Patreon is because not everyone likes each platform. Some people don't like Etsy, some people really don't like Patreon, and others don't like Buy Me a Coffee. So I'm trying to make it as user-friendly and as accessible as possible for you guys, give you different options with the aim of, creating journal joy with different items. So you can kind of pick and choose. There's an option for everyone. You know, if you can't afford to purchase anything, I've got freebies for you guys. I've got lots and lots and lots of freebies for you. If you can afford a little bit more, they're the cheapest over on Buy Me a Coffee. And then if you want to be a patron and support me monthly, then you can also get access to every single digital kit from my Etsy plus extra perks, depending on what tier you are at. So there's something for everyone, and I want to make it like that. And I always have, ever since I started this journey. There's always been freebies and then different tiers up and up and up, depending on what people, according to people's budgets and your personal preferences of what you like. I still have my Etsy sale, 50% off, to thank you guys as well. So I just wanted to give you another idea while you can take advantage of that sale. So I like mixing and matching my digital kits so that I can use them all in a journal. So for example, with my vintage French journals, I will get the receipts, I'll get the ledgers, I'll get the tags, the envelopes, the seed packets, all of them, and then I'll combine them into a journal project. And that's how I get them to be cohesive and flow together and everything works together, because I've got all the vintage French kits and I just combine them so they all go together. So while there is that 50% off sale, that's an idea to make use of that to be able to mix and match kits. So for example, I also have 10 digital linen kits, and often I want to mix and match my linens in my journals, and I definitely will aim to share a video about how I use those linens and how I mix and match them. I got a video request in the giveaway video to show how I use my printables. So I would definitely hope to do that and give you some ideas along the way. So I hope you enjoy those printables, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in April. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this for another month. It really means the absolute world to me, and I could not do this without you. If you would like to become a patron in May, I will leave the link below to my Patreon down in the description box. That's where you get access to more videos from me, personal updates, printables, and if you're a Ruby patron or higher, you get every single digital kit from my Etsy with a new kit each month. If you would like to support my channel through a one-off donation, you can do that through PayPal to my email address or through Buy Me a Coffee. And if you would like to be part of any of my journaling courses, I'm starting them again in May for the month of May. So feel free to email me to register, and I hope you have fun journaling your life because your stories matter.